coverage of the National Football League brings us to the second city of Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They're on the 26-yard line. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. Taking it right down Broadway. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Bears 7, Lions nothing. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Now Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. A shotgun snap for Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play.
And that's going to lead to a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Goff now looking to throw.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And I don't think he got there, no.
He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
The kicker on
The call is to go for 1
point.
and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready to go.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. That's complete. Rome Odunze. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front. Allowed the secondary to get home.
From the gun, here's Williams. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The Bears at 10-6 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monangai. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race. But how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Throw right side, taken in by Odunze. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Williams looking to do it himself. The pylon caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Touchdown! Colston Loveland taking it in. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tackle the extra point. Man, that makes the score 14-7.
Lions 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team scouting and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. That's good. For our Lions, first down. 1st and 10.
Goff going to shift him around. Back to throw now on 1st down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Williams, a final shot before break. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
At the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Escapes the defender.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
63 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the gun, Goff.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez.
Brings up 2nd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll get this into the hands of the Doom Zone.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, Williams.
Only able to gain a couple there.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now gone. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Goff.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Thomas barreling ahead.
Touchdown, Chicago! Call that a 59-yard punt return.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Lions 7. Cairo Santos picking off for Chicago.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball to move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Lions, 1st down.
What?
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What? 120.
To throw is gone. And that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. This is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
Come on! 20! What's up?
Goff.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Like 20!
Here's Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
28 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. First and goal, Detroit.
Goff throwing again. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Lions, 14. Jack Fox.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
To throw, it's Williams. Pass complete to Loveland.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage.
And it is caught. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Chicago! A great effort there. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air.
And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Lions, 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play action. It's gone.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in hit.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Now they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Off play action. Here's Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are in.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They want to scheme, cause I want to sing. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a die about, I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much.